For me, I still encourage the consumer uh, to use H&M product, but tell H&M seriously that they want to see, you want to see a better working condition, better treatment for the H&M worker or the people who produce for your clothes. I'm not calling to boycott H&M, but I'm calling the consumer to pressure H&M to improve or to implement what they advertise. Workers are still employed with short-term contracts. I still keep my allegations of the handcuff. I mean, people are put into the slavery-like working conditions through two handcuffs. One handcuff is the short-term contract, and another handcuff is poor minimum wage. So with the two handcuffs, if you want to liberate yourself, you want to free yourself from that poor working condition and so on, you're gonna face with the violent crackdown or criminalization against you. So people are still facing with the malnutrition and so on and so forth, poor working condition, poor occupational safety condition. But I can say that H&M are quite good in terms of advertising through their commercial tool, that they are committed to pay living wage, fair living wage, or promote the freedom of association. But in the real practice, people are still suffering from challenges to exercise the key fundamental rights, like the right to organize, even the right to maternity leave are being restricted. So the political situation now is not good at all. For me, it's coming to the alerting time. The civic space is completely shrinking at the moment. Narrow down. Not only the labor rights space, but the human rights is also being restricted. One, it is being restricted or harassed by the law enforcement. Here in Cambodia, the law enforcement system is completely double standard. So the union or the human rights activists are being cracked down violently by a group of thugs when they exercise the peaceful, when they organize the peaceful gathering or protest and so on. Second, the increase of criminalization against the trade union activists, human rights activists, and so on. Until now, all the prominent union leaders had been convicted and put under the court supervision, under the court control. More than 20 political prisoners now being detained, being in jails. This is one issue. Another issue is the restrictions through the new legislations. For example, like the trade union law, definitely quite a lot of implications of the passage of trade union law. For example, I just pick up one of the issue in the trade union law. The law requires the majority union to be able to bring the collective dispute or collective complaint to the conciliation or arbitration. So as a union, when we organize union in one workplace, we just try to organize a group of founding member. And then by the law, they require us to notify about union election. So when we notified about the union election, we attach the list of founding member. As soon as the employer see the people in the list, then they just terminate immediately. Then when the union bring the complaint to the Ministry of Labor or the government, the Ministry of Labor refused to take the case because they said you are not the majority union. For sure, we just form a union. We just managed to reach a few people to be a founding member. It's not a majority union. That is completely what we call illogical law.